I get a lot of people asking me how we were blessed to walk away from corporate America in our early 30s. Well, listen, I don't want to keep that a secret. I want to share it with the world. And so maybe you're listening to this podcast and you're trying to figure out, how do I even get started on my journey of entrepreneurship and getting to a level of freedom? Well, text the word freedom to 737-777 9909. Enter your information in, and we look forward to sharing some information with you. A proven system with small overhead, right? That you can do part-time, spare time, right from the comfort of your home, and have amazing mentors, coaches, and a community of entrepreneurs who are willing to support you and help you on your journey to freedom. Welcome to Code Freedom. I'm your host, Eddie Bales. Have you ever felt stuck? Have you ever felt like there's got to be more than life than the reality that you see every day? Tune in weekly, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays as we crack the codes to freedom in every area of your life. Welcome to Code Freedom. I'm your host, Eddie Bales, and this is episode 128. And today we're going to talk about King Richard. I just watched the movie today of Venus and Serena, and what an incredible movie. And no, I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to tell you all that happened in the movie and ruin it for you. But I just got to say that it's so many. I mean, yes, it's great to watch movies and things for entertainment, but me, I'm always looking for the lesson. I see a lesson in everything. I'm always looking at what I can learn. And the thing is, when you have that mentality or that mindset, you can learn from anything. I mean, man, I could watch a cartoon, I could listen to a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old talking, and I will find something that I can learn because I'm seeking it. I'm looking for it, right? And so, what a powerful movie. By the way, I don't get paid a dime when you go see it, but I do encourage you to go watch it because I feel like you can learn a lot from, I mean, his vision. King Richard, it's called King Richard, but Richard Williams, the father of Venus and Serena, he has such vision. I mean, this gentleman saw them as tennis stars before they were even born, right? And then he went at all costs, at nothing, to make sure that they were at this place that he saw. So he, number one, had the vision, but then he put the work ethic behind it. And that's the thing. Some people have no vision at all. And without, Helen Keller said, I'd rather have uh, sight without vision than to have she said, "I'd rather have vision, I'm sorry, without sight than to have sight without vision." Now, here's someone who is blind and deaf. And she said, "I'd rather have vision without sight than to have sight without vision." And so some people, they just lack the vision. But then there are other people who have the vision, but they don't have the work ethic to match it, right? Because, you got to put your dirty clothes on and put some work in if you're going to make this thing happen, if you're going to make your dreams happen. If you're looking for freedom, it's not free, right? You got to pay the cost, right? My father and my parents, they used to say, you got to pay, they would say, do this. And I say, I don't know what I would say, but I'd say something like why. No, I wouldn't say why because, you don't say why to your parents. But I remember they would say something like, I pay the cost to be the boss, right? And I never forgot that saying, right? Maybe your parents said that to you, I pay the cost to be the boss, right? But it's true. Like if you want to be a boss, you got to pay the cost. There is a cost, and so financial freedom. There's a reason why a lot of people don't have it. Is because of not having those two things: vision and work ethic. And again, Richard Williams, he had that and some tenacity, persistency, consistency. I mean, no matter what, they went after what they were going for, right? And so my whole point with this is just to talk about just like the obstacles that they went through and the journey that they were on and the things that they had to go through. But it was him and his leadership that kept them focused and that kept them driven and hungry to really go after what they wanted and to achieve the levels of success that they had. And even like I said, I don't want to tell the movie, so I'm kind of skating on my words a little bit so I don't say the wrong thing. But even when if it seems like opportunity has come, but you know your value, right? you just keep going because you know that you're so much more valuable than sometimes the opportunity that may sit in front of you. And I'll just kind of leave that there. But the point that I'm making is that we must seek the opportunities. We must have that vision. We must put the work ethic in. We should be tired. I mean, we should be at a place where like we're so focused on our dreams that we don't even see obstacles because we don't have time for them. Honestly, like sometimes you only see obstacles when you take your eyes off the prize. And as long as your eyes are on the prize and you're focused on something, you're dedicated on something, you have this magnificent obsession, like you have this I will not be denied, I will not quit attitude. See, I talk to a lot of people, even that I work with, and oftentimes I'll hear so many different excuses on why someone can't do something or why someone isn't able to do certain things. And I'm just like, man, I mean, if we just let go of our excuses and we were so focused, so laser focused, like a light beam, a laser, right, that had it on a target. Like the horse that has the blinders on and they can't look to the left or right. They could only see forward, so they can't be distracted because they can't even see the distractions, right? They're so focused on the target. That's where we have to be. And that's really the message that I wanted to share with you all today. And I learned some of that from the movie, and I just thought it was so powerful. So I just want to share that. So hey, I encourage you to go see the movie. Check it out. I think you'll get really inspired by it, especially like there's certain movies as an entrepreneur you should just go see, right? Like there's just certain movies like Fight Club or The Pursuit of Happiness or a movie like King Richard or really honestly any biography movie you want to go see, right? Because you want to find out how did they get where they are? Like what's the behind the scenes that led them to the success that they're enjoying today? And sometimes it's one thing for someone to say what they did, but it's another thing for you to get a visual or a mental picture of what they did. And if that could be captured in a movie, it's awesome to see it. There's so many other movies that I would recommend. Maybe one day that'll be an episode, and I'll share some movies. I know I share a lot of books, but maybe I'll share some movies that have been very impactful to me because I'm always looking for those types of things. So this is a short episode today, episode 128. We'll be talking more this week, of course, but it's going to be Thanksgiving week, so I'll say it a couple times. But happy Thanksgiving early to you all, and just excited to really close out this year strong. It's November, the end of November almost, moving into December. And look, we have to make this year count like never before as we move into the new year. So God bless you all. Thanks for tuning in. And this is another episode of Code Freedom. Take care, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys for listening. Definitely feel free to take a screenshot of this episode, tag me in it on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you find me on social media. I would love to give you a shout out. Hey, you might even get a prize. Who knows? But excited that you had a chance to take a listen. I hope you got a lot of value. And definitely feel free to give us 5 stars as well as a review. Show us some love, and we appreciate you. God bless you all, and see you all over the top.